I am at On Angel's Wings with Louisa from Cornerstone Fine Jewelry and Michelle. You're the president here at On Angel's Wings. So Louisa, with Cornerstone Fine Jewelry, you all really have a heart to give back to the community.
Yes.
I love that you're involved in so many charities, and one of those charities is On Angel's Wings. Tell me about why that's so special to your heart.
So about 2 years ago, my husband and I lost our daughter. We were 16 weeks pregnant, and it was a very unexpected thing. Lots of grief, lots of trauma, lots of trying to figure out what our new normal was. I had known Michelle through mutual friends who had also experienced a loss, and I felt touched by what she did. When you have a child that you've lost, whether it's in utero, whether it's child loss after they've been born, it's hard to remember them. And to have people who have such an amazing support heart, they give, and they give, and they give, and we need people like that.
We absolutely do. So Michelle, tell us about On Angel's Wings. Tell us like the whole premise.
So we seek to improve the mental health and wellness of families that have medically fragile children. And we do that through free therapeutic photography and grief recovery services. We work with families from maternity to 18 years, whether they get a diagnosis in the womb that the baby may not survive, all the way to age 18 for that child. And we have kids that we call our journey kids, where they're fighting a condition like a heart condition or trisomy, and we do pictures for them every year, and we keep up with them and provide support. And then we also go in for birth loss, extended NICU stays, things like that, to give them some kind of sense of normalcy or something to hold on to if they've lost their child.
I can only imagine what that means to families. I mean, what are some of the things that families tell you once they've received service from you?
A lot of it comes back to that support side too. When families have lost a child at birth, around that 6-month mark, people stop acknowledging that that child existed. They don't know what to say anymore, and the families feel kind of lonely. And so it's really important to us that we continue to tell them that we're here for them. We send them memorial gifts to honor their child and just let them know, we've not forgotten. So that's one part that's really important, is just to continue to have that support. We hear all of the time how important that is to them. And then those moments, especially when you've had child loss in infancy, there's not really anything that you get to take home and to remember that child by. So having those pictures is really just priceless, because it's the only thing that they really have.
Now, I know that you do this because of love for people, but I also know that you've won some awards for this. That's not why you do it, but it's amazing because the work that you do is wonderful and so helpful. What is that award that you won?
The Association of Fundraising Professionals gave me Southwest Missouri's Philanthropist of the Year last year. Yeah. That's
incredible. And you also work so much with grief that you've written a book.
I have.
Unshattered Grief.
Yes.
Yes.
I wrote that last year. It really is, I've been doing this myself for 15 years. The organization's 10 years old. But I have just seen and heard so many different things, and being an outsider myself, I didn't actually go through what these families are going through, but I'm just an empath, and I wanted to help these families. And just being on the outside of that loss and seeing what other people do and say to try and fix it for somebody that's grieving, and how that can actually be more harmful than helpful. And just really addressing in the book, how we can as a society better serve families that are grieving any kind of loss. And that's branched out now into speaking engagements and trying to help businesses understand how to help a grieving employee better and things like that. So yeah,
that's wonderful.
I'm very passionate about it. We do a grief recovery program, a dedicated grief recovery program for our families. Both me and my support coordinator are certified grief recovery specialists.
Yes, thank you for all of that you do. But you have a fundraiser coming up.
I do.
Carnival.
Yeah,
what is this?
We're doing, it's our 10th year doing the carnival, and then it's our 10th anniversary too. So we do a carnival event during the day that is just a way for, we call it Making Memories Day. Like, that's the full intention, is a way for families that we serve. And then this year we will also be transitioning into an adults-only gala that evening. Everything's Willy Wonka themed. We're gonna have costume contests, and
our very own Jeremy Rabe is your MC.
That is right. Jeremy's gonna be there all day for the carnival and the gala.
So dinner, drinks, dancing, karaoke?
Yes, karaoke, aerial acrobats.
Oh,
we want everybody to wear fun Willy Wonka costumes in full gala fancy, and it'll just be a blast. So the carnival is at the door. Both are at the Shrine Mosque, June 24th, and the carnival is, you just pay at the door. The gala is, you do need to reserve seats for the gala because we're limited on how many seats we have available.
And I hear that there's maybe a diamond raffle
Yes,
involved.
we will be donating a diamond valued up to $5,000 for On Angels Wings so that they can fundraise and kind of get them a little bit more support so we can bring the community a little bit more closer together.
Yeah, we're going to be auctioning off that diamond. We're going to have 10 entries into a diamond raffle, and that'll be on our social media here in the next few weeks.
Okay, so is there a deadline for that?
Probably just the day before the carnival.
Do we need to get tickets for the carnival in advance?
Not for the carnival, just for the gala.
Okay, and tell people how to get that information or more information about On
Everything
Angels
is
Wings.
available on our website at oawphoto.org.
All right, thank you so much for what you do and for Cornerstone's investment into the community. It's wonderful.
We love our community. We want to continue to support our community, and supporting our community means supporting the little guys.
Absolutely. Thanks, ladies.